Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on WWE Raw, 13th of November 2017. We kick off the show with Stephanie McMahon making her way to the ring. She welcomes everyone and talks about she needs to make decisions that affect Raw, the shareholders of the WWE Universe. She needs strong leaders to help her, like the Raw General Manager Kurt Angle. He makes his way to the ring, talks about how he was ready for SmackDown Live last night, and she questioned it and said, how did the New Day get here in the first place? He said he doesn't know. She then brings up the point that he made Jason Jordan the fifth member, and then she also questions that, saying, who is SmackDown? She's like, John Cena. She's like, he was on Raw last time we looked. Did you pick Jason Jordan over John Cena? He said, you'll have to ask John Cena. And then she asked, what is the first thing you can do when you get in the ring? He's like, I'm going to go in there leading my team and I'm going to break your brother's ankle. And she said, if Shane has any balls, he'll be the start of the match too. Stephanie's like, she would have agreed with this if it was the 90s and Kurt was in his prime, but she said he believes he's gone soft and hasn't got the ability to lead and dominate like he used to. She said she wants her brother's head on a platter. She said Kurt's given her no other choice but the Shield interrupt coming through the crowd to her hellacious roars, and Roman Reigns joins them. Yes, we love it. Dean says there's no better leader than Kurt Angle. Then you got a you still have it chance. Stephanie tries to blame Kurt for the New Day interrupting and then them losing the titles. Roman, and then Stephanie's like, where have you been, Roman? She's like, where have you been for the last 6 months? All you did was fall through a table at WrestleMania. So what have you been doing? And they said they want to fight the New Day. The New Day have any balls that they'll accept. They say Kurt will leave Team Raw to victory, as well as they will destroy the New Day. Sorry, there was a lot of information in that first segment. It was an overall decent segment, a bit drowned out, but the Shield made it work. Kurt didn't get his ass handed to him as much as he did the first week, where she basically said you'll be fired. So it was nice to see Kurt defending himself for once, thank God. And overall, it was alright. Nice to see Roman back. Thank God. I've missed you, Roman. Then we have Captain Alicia at ringside with her 3 teammates for the Survivor Series War elimination match. We then have our first match of the evening. Bayley versus Dana Brooke versus Mickie James to determine the last member of Team Raw. Dana goes to the floor. Asuka checks on her. Dana with a forearm. Asuka's like, the hell are you doing? And chases after her. Asuka with a spinning back heel kick to Dana. Asuka screams. Mickie with a roll up for a near fall. Bayley with a backslide for a near fall. Mickie with a kick, but Bayley with a belly to belly suplex for the 3 count. After the match, Sasha celebrates in the ring. Bayley and the rest of the team. Overall, I like that. It's setting up Dana Brooke Asuka so she can get her first win over a credible opponent, I assume. Well, I say credible, but you know what I mean. A known wrestler. And Bayley gets to be on Team Raw, which is nice. And there was no Paige tonight. I'm definitely disappointed. I expected to see Paige come out in this or interrupt Alexa Bliss later in the evening. But no, we have no Paige. Why did you blue ball us, WWE? Why? We want Paige. Okay, weird rant little thing over. Then Enzo Amore's in the ring. They do a usual promo. Drew's interrupted by Kalisto's music, and Drew threw out some very tame complaints. Enzo Amore and Drew Gulak versus Cesaro and Kalisto. Kalisto takes care of Drew, but Enzo sends Cesaro into Kalisto and hits a soul food for the 3 count. It was alright. I'm not really a big fan of most of the people in that match, so it wasn't too bad. And then Kurt Angle's with his team in the office. He says Finn and Joe told each other apart last week. They'll be looking across the ring at the Survivor Series team, a SmackDown at the pay-per-view. You'll face the club and see if you can work together. Kurt tells Jason Jordan he'll face Bray Wyatt. Kurt turns to Braun and Braun tells him he wants Kane. Kurt says, go get him then. Like this, he's rallying the troops. very strong leader characteristic, which I assume we're building towards now. So that was nice. Miz TV happens. They have the bar on there, which is nice. He talks about Baron Corbin saying that he's didn't even make it to SmackDown last week. He's not even the bathroom Jake of SmackDown now. You've squandered opportunities like your Money in the Bank briefcase. Your title reign is lackluster at best. Bring out the bar and they say they are the best tag team champions, better than the Usos. They'll break into the Uso penitentiary and destroy it. And then they turn their attention to the Shield. And then said they'll this Happy Union tour ends tonight and they're going to beat them. Overall, it was a decent Miz TV segment. I did enjoy this. The bar was quite cocky. The Miz was running down as many people as he could. The Miztourage just stood there with Kurt Angle still having a neck breaker on for some bloody reason. I don't know why. But overall, an enjoyable Miz TV. Then we have a look at what happened with SmackDown and Raw over the last few weeks. Michael Cole mentioned the challenge made by The Shield, and the New Day responds on Twitter and all accept. So we have full force to go toward The Shield versus the New Day at Survivor Series. I cannot wait. I do believe I missed something. Oh, there you go. I missed it. The Cruiserweight title match is now on the kickoff show for Survivor Series. Shows how much faith they have with that, then, don't they? And then we go to Bray Wyatt versus Jason Jordan. Wyatt goes for Sister Abigail. Jordan counters with a roll-up for a 3 count. We see Stephanie and Kurt watching the office. Stephanie's like, okay, fair enough. After the match, Wyatt attacks Jordan from behind, running clothesline, and then Wyatt sends Jordan's leg into the ring post. And while Jordan's walking out, the crowd's just going, hey, hey, goodbye. Massive boos. They really don't like him. I don't either. I think they're trying to force him too much. I think if it was Chad Gable, I think we could get behind it. I like Chad Gable more than I did Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan was the one that was copying Kurt Angle all the time, and I kind of preferred Chad Gable myself. Ready, willing, and Gable. Always liked Gable. So I would have thought that one would have worked better, but we'll give this chance, but it's dying on his arse at the minute. And then Jason Jordan's having his knee arse. Kurt Angle checked on him and he's like, I can battle through this injury like you did, Kurt. He tells Kurt not to do this because it's his big break. He said he deserves it, Dad. Why are you pulling on our heartstrings? The wrong bloody way. Then Brock Lesnar makes his way to the ring with Paul Heyman. He introduces him, talks about AJ Styles. Now, he said the selling points. He talks about AJ speed and advantage, but it's not all you have to offer. AJ is one of the most talented performers of his generation. Brock will prove #1 champion WWE now, then forever. He said, Brock, if you want to see Rocky Move come to life, AJ Styles, he's the ultimate underdog. He can beat John Cena, Shane McMahon, Jinder Mahal. He's a true it's a true compelling and riveting story. And then selling point F5. This is no freaking Rocky movie. This is Survivor Series. You cannot survive Suplex City or the onslaught of the Conqueror. He's looking forward to seeing AJ Styles, but he's looking forward to the ultimate underdog being victimized, and destroyed by Brock Lesnar. He also mentioned promo in this. Where was it? Yeah, some people were chanting, and he's like, you can't cut off my promo. It was quite entertaining. But yeah, overall, the decent segment. Paul's a great in-ring talker. This wasn't too long as a Paul Heyman promo goes. It got mostly to the point, which is really good. I did enjoy it. Then we go to The Miz and The Bar with the Miztourage versus The Shield. One point during the show that did annoy me, though, is Michael Cole kept referring to them as the original Shield. There'd only been one Shield. Kurt Angle was a member for one night and never actually an official member. So it's called the Shield, not the original Shield. God damn it, Kurt. Then we have the match. Roman with a Superman punch to Cesaro. Signals for the stare, but European uppercut by Cesaro. Miz makes a blind tag, gets a near fall on Roman, Roman hits a Superman punch on Cesaro, Rollins with a springboard knee to the Miz, he tries for a skull-crushing finale, Dean hits Day Deeds, Miz gets up, turns into a spear, and then they do the Shield triple threat powerbomb for the 3 count. Overall, fantastic match. As you would expect, the Shield are back on force. We love it. Then Kane is in the back and says someone's sick and depraved as he only needs to remember what he did to Braun Strowman. The sound of a garbage truck crushing his body. Tonight he'll show Braun Strowman that things are worse in life than it, and that is him. I like a good old Kane promo. Just please change that goddamn attire. And then Kurt Angle's in the ring. He says he needs a leader. He needs to make a tough decision. Jason Jordan comes out and then says, "Don't do this. I've looked up to you for many years. I want to fight by side with you, Father." Kurt said he can't do it because of his injury. He said he needs him 100%. He reminds Kurt about Brett winning the medal with a broken freaking neck. He said he wants to compete and have his big break. He won't get another chance like this. It's an honour to respect everyone. He does not want Kurt to take that away from him. Jason asks him to reconsider. Stephanie comes out and tells him he best not think about this. She tells Kurt to make the announcement, do it now. She goes to about Kurt is thinking about it. Triple H's music plays. He makes his way to the ring. Here's the mark and said, "If you won't make the damn announcement, I will." The 5th member of Team Raw is Triple H. And then he turns around. Jason's like, "Please don't do this. This is my opportunity. This is my father. Please." And then he just gives him a pedigree and leaves. It was great. I like to see the little fucker get pedigreed. It was so damn entertaining. It really was. Then Alexa Bliss in the interview area. She said she'll be watching tomorrow night's title match. Regardless of her opponent, she'll walk out of Survivor Series victorious. Fair enough. I liked it. And then Kane vs Braun Strowman. Kane with an uppercut, and then they roll out before the match actually starts. There's like shots with chairs, barricades, slamming them into the ring steps. They get a table, set it up on the floor. They climb on the top rope. They fight each other, get in the ring. Kane punches Strowman. Strowman hangs from the top rope. Strowman with a headbutt. Kane grabs Strowman and by the throat from the turnbuckle, but Strowman escapes and hits a double sledge. Strowman with a running powerbomb straight through the goddamn ring. They broke the ring. They went straight through a section of it. It looked bloody awesome. It really did. I thoroughly enjoyed this. That was a decent end to a decent Raw. And overall, yeah, I would have to say that was a decent Raw. Now, if you have enjoyed this Thoughts on Raw, please give it a like. Please support me on Patreon. Link in the description below. Subscribe to see more content, and I'll catch you later.